In today's video, I'm showing you an unscripted service call troubleshooting fax dial tone. I'm using my body cam camera, and this is in a pet hospital, so there's constant dog barking. I tried my best to minimize the noise. I still thought it would be educational to show you my thought process as I work through a normal, regular service call and how I end up resolving it. We are looking for 40067. This is kind of an old school phone DMARC. A lot of times you'll see this on residential sides. Alright, so right here we've got 0067. That's the one we're looking for, so that's going to be on the first set. What's beautiful on these is all you gotta do is unplug this, and what this is plugged into is the telco source. I put my toner on it. I was hoping that I can verify. Yeah, that's not good. So that could mean that we don't have a line that is active all the way back to here. I'm going to test this anyway just to make sure we have dial tone, or see if we have dial tone. And what I do is I tie in a phone line into my butt set line. So that I can switch between the alligator clips and a regular phone line for situations just like this. And I'm just going to take this, plug in here. Oh, there you go. I'm going to open that up so you can see it better. That is dead in the water. Oh, you know what? I misread that. 1, 2, 3. Well, they're reversed. It's 654, so it's the third one down. So, 654, this is the one we're looking for. Still don't have my toner showing up, but let's see if we get something here. Okay, I got dial tone. There's my 0067. Test. Testing. Well, good news is we have dial tone and it works. So now what we've got to do is figure out where this line is going. Alright, so this is the feeder from the telco side. And this is what's going out to our wall jack. Problem is we're going here, and we're disappearing up into the ceiling. So that probably means we have a break in the line somewhere. There's a hospital in here, so this tells me that this is just for the hospital. That's probably why we're using a smaller network interface for the hospital. Okay, so now we get to go see if we can find where that line goes in the pet hospital. So here's our tone tray set. I put it on the fax line. Okay. So I'm going to start with the most basic thing. Check the jack. Nothing. Alright, so we're dead there. Let's see what the next spot gives us. Okay, so it's just a raw wire. Just conduit, maybe. We're gonna drop ceiling. Okay. Let's see if we got some conduit coming out up here. Oh, we do. Okay, good. So it's 3 cables coming out at the bottom. And there's our white cable. Just barely, but I can hear it. Oh, okay. So this cable is coming right there. Okay. Well, at least know where we're going. Going right over there. Okay. So this. Where are we going from here, boys and girls? Oh, what is this? We got a split? Oh, that's the wrong cable. Oh, it's in a zip-tied bundle. It's going to be fun to trace down. Nothing's toning on that. But let's see if we've got doubts on it. Maybe that's our source. What do we got over here?
It's got hair on it. Look at it.
Always helps if you have your phone cord plugged in. Looky there. 0067. Found it on the CC line, which makes sense because a lot of times they share it, but now I'm curious if it's on this one as well. At least I have dial tone to here, so that's really good. Now the question is, what was this feeding? Because it's just going to a wall jack. Well, rule of thumb, you always try to leave stuff alone. Don't know why it's there, but not my circuits. I can get dial tone on this, that's all that matters. So let me do this. Let's see if this rings through correctly. It's a good sign. Alright, so now the fun part. I've got to figure out where my line leaves that bundle. I have yet to find that. So it appears we're going right over here. Going to switch, really. It's gotta be one of these. Oh, yeah, let's run our fax into a switch, because that's recommended. What on earth? And it's not labeled. So no wonder they don't have it. Okay, network size jack. Let's see what we got now. Alright, so odds are we got Delta. There she is. Now we should just be able to put it all back together. And the fax should work. Okay, got line and extension. I'm gonna go in line. Label the jack this time. So in the end, cable from the wall came back here, terminated here. This cable, where the fax was plugged into a switch. So I found that there was dial tone on this, plugged it in there. Really all that needed to be done, which is kind of fun to find it. Now we're going to send a test. We're going to send this to the HP fax return. Now the next thing we wait for is for HP to fax us back. Oh, here we go. There we go, it's receiving page 1.
Right. But if you're only making them good for 6 months,
There's our return fax.
Reach our support team. For all other options, please dial 0. Thank you for calling the USIC support team. An engineer should be with you shortly.
Tech support, this is Numbers. Can I help you?
Yes, sir. Calling to check out of ticket number Charlie 402406.
Okay, for the Banfield?
You got it.
That was for the fax, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Michael, okay. What did you find out, Michael?
Well, in the end, what I found was that the fax machine was plugged into a wall jack labeled fax, and that wall jack cable went to a network rack patch panel, and from the patch panel it was connected to a switch instead of a phone line.
Okay.
So traced out, went back to the DMARC, made sure I actually had dial tone, traced out the cable, found it in the rack at another location on like some little blocks, and swung the cable from the switch to the little block and tested incoming and outgoing, and it all worked fine.
Can we go ahead and test it out? Or did you already test it out? Or
Yeah, I sent a test fax to the HP, test fax system, and it went out, and a few minutes later I got a test fax back from HP.
all right, perfect. Did you work with anybody on site? Was there a manager or anything like that you talked to?
Yeah, let's see what her name was. It was Elaine.
And what time did you get there again, Michael?
If we want to go round numbers, we could say 1:15 to 3, so that'd be what, 1.75 hours?
How long did it take you to get there?
About 30 minutes.
All right, if you tested, everything's working, everything's fine, then you're good to go then, Michael.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
All right.
Have a good one.
Thanks again for your help.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye-bye.
That kind of gives you an example of a real-world cable trace and questioning your life choices, trying to figure out what in the world is going on. Those of you who may not be familiar with troubleshooting dial tone, hopefully this showed you a couple of examples. So if you learned something new, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let's get you out in the field making money. I'll see you in the next video.